again, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and yeah, hi, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, because I only have 10 subscribers, woo! Thanks for coming back. But anyways, for today's video, since it's October 1st when I'm filming this today, I am going to talk about my haunted house. Yes, I live in a haunted house. I'm not sure how or why that happened, but it did. So I'm just going to tell you a couple stories today, maybe make a series or something of that sort, because I have multiple stories of living in my haunted house. So let's get started with the first story. So the first story I'm going to tell you is the very beginning of basically how I started to think my house was haunted. Something was going on and that I can't explain. So when me and my husband got married, it was August of 2008, so that was 10 years ago now. We got married. I had just started, because I didn't move in previously just because I was so, busy. We were so busy getting ready for our wedding that I didn't even have time to move in before we got married, which is fine, to each their own, whatever. It's not that crazy of a deal, but I had not lived here before we got married. And although I had, obviously spent quite a bit of time here because my husband was already living here. I worked at Walgreens, which is just a few blocks away from our house. So I had spent quite a bit of time here, and nothing weird or anything out of the ordinary had happened. So in my opinion, my house was just a normal house, nothing crazy. So then we got married. I start moving in, and that moving in process takes a few days because I had to bring all my crap from my mom's to here. And it was, it was a little bit of work because I have a lot of stuff, but that's just me. And so I moved everything here. I kind of, set some stuff in the rooms upstairs. We have 3 bedrooms upstairs, and they're kind of small. So we have 1 master bedroom, and then we have 2 other bedrooms. And the 1 bedroom is really pretty small. Like, we're almost not sure for a while if it was considered a bedroom, but it was because it has a closet, but it's just very, very small. So at the time we didn't have any kids. I had moved my makeup stuff, all of my hair and makeup and all of that stuff into that smallest bedroom. Now I had, I don't know, I don't want to say decorated it, but I had a few things in there already. And the one day my husband, or I should say the one night, my husband was sitting downstairs watching TV because it was just a normal night, nothing too crazy or wild. And I was upstairs putting my stuff away and not doing anything again too crazy. And I had kind of gotten done. I got a lot of my stuff put away, and I'm sitting on the floor brushing my hair because I was like, I was bored and I had long hair at the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna brush my hair, relax for a few minutes. Like, no big deal. So I'm sitting on the floor minding my own business, and the cork board, or the bulletin board, whatever you want to call it, that was hanging on the wall, decided out of nowhere to swing. And I remember this as clear as day. but it swings to the left, it swings to the right, and then came to a dead stop. And I saw this out of the corner of my eye because I was sitting on the floor in disbelief that that just happened. I was like, what the hell just happened? Why did that happen? So I immediately began investigating. Now, my house has no central air system. It has no vents. It has a, I don't want to say, it has electric heat. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It has electric heat, and this was September when this happened. So the heat wasn't on, and even if it was, the electric heat is on the floor. So, you know, it's like way down here. So it wasn't the heat kicking on, blowing this corkboard that was hanging on the wall to the side. The windows were not open, and if you live in South Dakota, you know that a lot of the time it's windy, but this night there was absolutely no wind. It was actually a really gorgeous night. You couldn't have asked for a prettier fall night. Now, I was like, what the hell? Like, why did that just happen? That is so weird. Like, stuff just doesn't move by itself. I know it doesn't. I still, to this day, have no logical explanation for that first event that set off in my house. It was, and of course, I go downstairs and I tell my husband, and he like couldn't believe me, or I don't even know if he still believes me or not. Or maybe it happened to me because I do believe in this stuff. But if anyone can explain to me how a board on the wall can move by itself and come to a dead stop when the laws of, you know, momentum, they don't work that way. You know, if you push something and it's swinging, it's going to keep swinging until it's forced to stop by an outside, you know, source, basically. Kind of like if you're driving your car. You're driving your car forward, and if you hit the car in front of you, you're going to stop. If you, like if I push my kids on the swing, if I push them, they're going to stop on their own unless I push on them to stop, or if I grab onto them to stop. Like, that's just how that works. I'm not like a crazy scientist or anything, but you learn these basics like in grade school. And yeah, so that is one thing that happened. I should say that's the first thing that happened. I'm not sure if that kind of was to break me in or or what, but another thing that happened after that was so me and my husband have like a built-in headboard in our bedroom, which is really nice. And you know, there's a plug-in on his side, and then there's a plug-in on my side, but it's more towards our door. So we had the touch lamp and our alarm clock plugged in to his side in a surge protector. There we go. In a surge protector. So they were plugged into the surge protector because we had a couple other things plugged in on his side of the bed. And so the one day I wake up and the alarm clock is unplugged along with my touch lamp. Now, I don't remember me or Steven doing this. Now, this was a few months after the whole swinging corkboard thing. And I actually have a few, I don't want to say pictures, but I like took some pictures of what had happened, or what I think had happened when we were sleeping. So the touch lamp and the alarm clock were unplugged, and the surge protector was hanging from its cord on Steven's side of the bed. I'll have to like put in some pictures here, but it's hanging by its cord from the plug-in on Steven's side of the bed, and my touch lamp and our alarm clock is unplugged, and we don't know why. I know I wouldn't unplug them, because why would I unplug my alarm clock or our alarm clock when we kind of need that to wake up in the morning? And the touch lamp is pretty touchy, so obviously if somebody were to touch it, now to unplug it, you literally had to go around the touch lamp. You would touch the touch lamp if you were to try and unplug it. And it was unplugged, but the light did not come on. So again, like kind of weird and unexplainable. Like I've still been trying to figure these things out for, it's been 10 years now. But I did post this story onto my Facebook, and yeah, so my house has had more things happen, but I will have to kind of make this a series, and so, and things keep happening too, that I still am like, why did that happen? I'm still investigative, and sometimes my kids say some strange things where I'm like, why would they know that, or how would they come up with that? But yeah, so those are two of the stories I have of my haunted house. If you'd like to see and hear more about my haunted house, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you get that notification, because YouTube is definitely changed from how it was 10 years ago, and it doesn't automatically let you see when you get videos. So anyways, I'm gonna go and have a happy October Fools, as my husband calls it, or a happy October 1st to you. I hope you have an awesome day, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!